This bronze once stood in a royal palace in West Africa. Today it sits behind glass, thousands of miles from home. This is the story of how it got there. By the 1400s, Benin City was one of the largest and most organized cities in the world, its walls longer than the Great Wall of China, its streets wider than most in London.
At its center stood the Oba, spiritual and political ruler of the Edo people, guardian of a kingdom that had thrived for centuries through trade in ivory, pepper, and palm oil.
By the late 1800s, Britain wanted more than trade. It wanted control, and the Oba's monopoly on Benin's resources stood in the way. In the late 19th century, a European official persuaded the Oba. This was not friendship, this was colonial control. In January 1897, Benin was deep in Igwe, its most sacred festival, a time when no outsiders were permitted to enter the city. Acting Consul General James Phillips was warned to wait. He pressed on anyway, marching nearly 250 men toward the city gates.
On January 4th, 1897, Benin chiefs, defending their sacred rights and their sovereignty, ordered an ambush. Nearly the entire delegation was killed.
London called it a massacre. Within weeks, Admiral Sir Harry Rawson assembled 1,200 armed men for what Britain named the Punitive Expedition. For 10 days, 3 armed columns cut through the forest toward Benin City, burning villages in their path. On February 18, 1897, the palace burned. 500-year-old kingdom's independence ended in a single afternoon. Nearly 2,500 sacred and royal artworks were taken from the palace, sold off to fund the very expedition that stole them. Oba Ovonramwen evaded capture for 6 months before surrendering. He was exiled to Calabar, never to rule Benin again. He died there in 1914.
Today, those same bronzes sit in museums across Europe and America. Nigeria has spent decades asking for them back. Edo's story didn't end it's still being written.
Edo State is more than the empire it once was. It's the home of master bronze casters, whose skill still humbles the world.
From ancient walls to modern streets, Edo's story is still being written by its own hands. The birthplace of resilience that outlasted invasion, and a people who have never stopped creating. This is Edo, a state rich in culture, history, and traditions. Our next story is the legend of Queen Idia.